Although current developments go into a slightly different direction, there's a demand for hermetically sealed optical or optoelectronic components. But how do we make sure that your component is really airtight? Stick around and we'll take a closer look. If we are looking for leaks, we use the so-called bubble test. It's a quite simple test. You just take the component, insert it into a liquid and heat it up. In our case, it's 85 degrees. Due to the temperature, the gas is expanding. This means the pressure is rising inside the component. And so if there's a leak, the gas wants to get out and you see some little tiny bubbles in the liquid. In our case, we have this special jig where we can put up to 5 components in one shot. And then, if they are placed on the jig, we can insert the jig into the bubble test machine. After inserting the components into the liquid, it is very important to directly have a closer look to the components. In case there is a leak, it will directly begin to bubble. Here, the second component from the right, you can see. So we now know exactly where there's leakage in the component. I think we can reseal it with the laser. But now the question is, what do we do if we want to detect even smaller holes, which do not bubble here? And for that, we have the helium leakage test. Let's go over there. So now the components that pass the bubble test will be placed in the helium leakage tester. How does a helium leakage tester work? Basically, it's quite easy. Before doing the laser welding seam, we filled the component with helium. Helium is not only a very dry gas, but it has also very tiny little small molecules. So those tiny little molecules can easily pass any gaps or any destructed laser welding seam. So the helium leakage tester basically is a vacuum chamber, and the gas which is pumped out of the chamber is analyzed by a mass spectrometer, and this mass spectrometer detects the helium. And depending on the leakage rate or on the amount of helium which is detected, you can judge if the component is airtight or not. I hope you learned something today. If so, please leave a comment or even give us a hint which are the topics you're interested in for one of the next videos. And yeah, see you. Bye-bye.